I get so many questions regarding the cleanse. Not like the juicing recipes or anything like that, but like my experience. Like, what are you guys gonna go through while you're going through this process? So we're gonna talk about it. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alesstrah. I'm also the founder of Positive Pathways. That is my HSV support community. If you're in need of support, community advice, listen, click the link in my bio and click where it says join Positive Pathways Discord. Love to see you there. Let's get into the questions that I get about the cleanse and the post cleanse. I get quite a few, and I wrote these down. Well, in my note app. Okay. One of the main ones that I get all the time is, will I lose weight? You are absolutely going to lose weight. How much weight? I can't really say, right? I lost 20 pounds from the start of the cleanse till the end of the 3 weeks, right? I lost 20 pounds. But I'll be honest, you're allowed to eat throughout the cleanse. Like, you're allowed to have, I think, walnuts, almonds, stuff like that. You can have salad. You can have some fruit, right? Even after your first 7 days, after you complete your first 7 days, you're allowed to have steamed veggies on the weekend. I didn't do the steamed veggies, and I honestly, the reason why I lost so much weight, you all, is because I really didn't eat much throughout the cleanse, right? And because I was not concerned about losing weight, I wanted to lose the weight. And remember, when you're losing weight, you're not losing weight, you're losing waste and toxins, things that your body really doesn't have much use for, right? So it's just a good thing. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to come back. Because when I ended the cleanse, I was 145. I've been on my post cleanse a little bit over 3 weeks now at this point. I went to Chicago last Friday. I went Friday morning. But that Thursday, February 13th, I was 148. When I came back Tuesday, this past Tuesday, the 18th, February 18th, I was 154. Currently today, I am 141.8. Don't ask me how that happened. I think it has a lot to do with my cycle being on and having a lot of water retention. But your weight's gonna fluctuate, right? Like, I can tell. My body looks great, by the way, and I'm pleased with the results. Me personally, I wanted to lose the weight. I gained so much weight when I was in that toxic relationship. My ex, I told you guys, he's a narc. He gave me HSV. He's a lot. He was a lot. And my nervous system was deregulated. I could not lose the weight. My stress levels were so high, right? So personally, I wanted to lose the weight. Like, be going, okay? Don't need you. You know, like, from the stress, from the 2 miscarriages, I just wanted to be gone. Like, get out of here, right? So I'm cool with that. Another question that I get is, can I have protein? Because people are wanting to, like, tone up, build muscle, build them glutes. It's about to be summertime. Show booties. Yes, I get it. Yes, you can have protein. In the post cleanse, Dr. E gives you suggestions for plant-based proteins, because, you know, he's big on no animal protein, period. No animal protein. Now, he does give you, for your post cleanse, he does give you options of certain types of fish that you may have, because he does understand that everyone's not going to be fully plant-based, right? So instead of setting you guys up for failure, he sets you up for success. So he gives you those options. But no meat. Listen to me, no meat. But you can have protein. I take the Garden of Life protein, flavored vanilla. I've been doing that. I might switch it because I told you guys before, it's a little gritty. And it tastes good though. The flavor is great. It's a little gritty. I don't like that. Will you have an outbreak? It's another question that I get a lot. Maybe. I had an outbreak. It was very mild, lasted like 2 or 3 days. It was slight irritation. It didn't really bother me too much. But that's a detoxification symptom. So you're going through a healing crisis, right? As long as you're doing, and Dr. E will tell you this, and so will Coach Sharon or Coach Michael, whoever you're working with. As long as you're doing everything right in the cleanse, everything right. You're taking the herbs when you're supposed to. You're doing your black seed oil, your liquid chlorophyll, your aloe vera juice, all of that. You're drinking the juices, you're drinking your alkaline water, you're staying hydrated. As long as you're doing everything right, you're not messing up, and then you have an outbreak, that's a good thing. So think of it like this. Like, say I have a puppy, right? And say he eats a penny. His body can't digest a penny. doesn't belong in his body, right? It's toxic to his body. Well, what's going to happen? It's going to come out the other end, right? So things that come in that are no good for our body, they're toxic, right? When you're detoxing, they have to come out. Your body's expelling them. It's getting rid of all that stuff. So it has to come out one way or another. And remember, my first video that I made about my experience with the cleanse, I told you I had the mild outbreak. I had the flare up, the eczema flare, that nothing worked, even though typically it does work. It'll clear up right away. It didn't work. I had a psoriasis, slight psoriasis outbreak. I had the metallic taste in my mouth. Those were my symptoms. Now, I do have a private Dr. Eric HSV detoxification cleanse cohort in Positive Pathways. And a lot of people are having different symptoms. Like, everybody's body is different. Some people are feeling very nauseous. Others are, you know, their skin is purging. So they're having like minor, you know, skin outbreaks. Not like outbreaks like OBs, but you know how you just like your skin just kind of like reacts, like it's irritated, like, you know, people are having different symptoms. And the reason being is because everyone's body is different, but also too, it depends on how toxic your body is, how acidic your body is. Like, my symptoms were pretty mild. I wasn't nauseous. My skin was fine. But aside from the psoriasis and the eczema, whatever. But like, I felt pretty good. I had a lot of energy. I felt amazing, right? I didn't really have too many complaints. But everybody's not going to have the same experience that I have. And I'm not going to have the same experiences they have, that they're having. So keep that in mind. Can you eat during a cleanse? You can eat. Like I said earlier, you can eat. Like I said, like, you can have the steamed veggies. You can have nuts, fruit. You can make a salad. I didn't make salad. I had walnut meat tacos with romaine lettuce and a little bit of guacamole. But I didn't have that every night. Every night I did not eat, because he allows you to have something for your dinner juice. But not every night did I eat. I wasn't trying to eat. But that was me. If you want to eat, please eat. But keep in mind, your post-cleanse, you can eat. You can eat. That's why I tell you guys, like, when you're going through the cleanse and you're concerned about losing weight, the waste or whatever, the toxins, don't worry about it too much, okay? Because you're going to gain that weight back. You're going to gain it back. You're going to start eating. You're going to start eating some carbs, getting some protein, getting more fiber. Like, you're going to eat, okay? You're going to eat. Don't not worry. Do not stress out about losing weight. You'll gain it back. What's another one? How long do you have to do the post cleanse? So he doesn't really give you a time frame, meaning it's up to you. You could do it for 30 days, you could do it for 60 days, you could do it for 90 days, you could do it for lifers. It's really personal preference. Me, myself, and I will be doing this until I test in March, right? March is coming up. So I need to start looking into making my appointment. I'll do that next week with Quest, because I have to pay out of pocket for this. But I'm probably going to test like the 3rd or 4th week of March. So once I'm tested, depending on my results, I'll probably take like a week off. Actually, I'm lying. I'm not going to take a week off this cleanse. I'm just going to continue eating how I'm eating on my post cleanse, because I'm getting ready to go right back into another cleanse. It doesn't matter. So regardless of what my results are, you guys, I'm doing another cleanse early April. But the post cleanse regimen is for as long as you want to do it for, right? That's personal preference. Another question I get a lot is, when can I retest? You can retest 30 days after, listen to me, 30 days after you complete the 3-week cleanse. Not the post cleanse, the 3-week cleanse. But just because you can test 30 days after does not mean you have to test that right away. I didn't test right away. And to be honest, I don't think there was anyone in my group who's in the cohort space that has tested yet. Another question that I get a lot is, how many cleanses do I need to do? So Dr. Eric recommends that you do at least 2 cleanses. And he recommends that for anyone, not people with just HSV, but everyone needs to cleanse twice a year. Per him, right? So I told Dr. Eric that I would be cleansing 3 to 4 times a year. I think this first year that I'm doing it, I'm going to do it 4 times, and then I'm probably gonna lessen it, right? Because I won't need to keep doing it that many times. Right now, again, HSV initiated the reason why I'm starting this process, right? These cleanses, but it's not the reason why I want to continue. I have other things that I'm predisposed to based off my family's medical history that I just don't want to manifest. I don't want to come in contact with. I don't want to develop, right? So I want my body to be 80% alkaline. That is the goal, right? So I'm going to do as many cleanses as I can without putting too much of a strain on my body. So the max is 4. So I'll be doing another cleanse in April regardless of what my results are. But again, that's up to you. I can't say. Some people are gonna do this cleanse, they're gonna do the 3 weeks, they're gonna do their post cleanse for 60, 90 days, they're gonna retest, and they're gonna have negative results. Others may have to do several cleanses, and that's okay. I need you guys to be patient with your bodies, because it's not the fact that you just have HSV, it's the fact that you've had these poor eating habits for life since you were born, right? And Dr. E even talks about how, like, even before you were born, like, our mother, you know what I mean? Like, our DNA, like, the things that they were eating, putting into their bodies that were toxic, and it's just passed along, right? So you got to keep that in mind. So it might take you slightly longer, and that's okay. Just be patient. Listen, like, for me, I tell y'all this all the time. If my results are not negative in March, I'm going to be okay. Like, I'm not going to be crying. I'm not going to be depressed. I'm not going to feel discouraged. I'm not going to say, well, Dr. E, your stuff is... No, I'm not going to say any of that, because it's not on Dr. E. Dr. E has done everything that he can for me. He's given me the tools. He's given me the resources. He's educated me, right? It's up to me to do the work. It's up to me. Is my mental in check, right? Am I constantly manifesting negative thoughts? Like, how's my mental? Am I doing the juices like I'm supposed to? Am I taking the herbs when I'm supposed to? What are my eating habits after the cleanse? What were they during the cleanse? Because I know some people are saying, quite a few people have made slight, minor mistakes. They messed up a little bit, and that's okay. But, like, what were you doing, right? Also, how long were you consuming animal protein? How long were you in toxic environments? And I'm not talking about, like, just what you're eating. Like, I'm talking about, like, relationships, work, like, where your body's under a lot of stress, right? So your cortisol levels are high. Your adrenaline is always on spiked, right? So there are a lot of different factors that can play into why it might take you longer than others. But I don't want y'all to get discouraged. I want y'all to continue pushing through. Listen, I declared that I'm healed. I went to God. I asked him to heal my body. And I believe, and no one can change this for me, I believe that my body is healed. I am simply going through this process. I can't tell you how long it's going to take. I'm not rushing him. I'm not going to rush him. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. And I'm excited to go through this journey and be able to share this with you all. And I'm excited for y'all to share your journey with me. Like, let me know. Like, if you tested and you're negative, like, listen, I will probably be crying, because that's huge. That's big. Because I can only imagine how you're going to feel. Your confidence, right? Your spark. I can't wait for y'all to have that. I want you to have that, but I can't really tell you when it's gonna happen. I just don't want you guys to stress out about it. I want y'all to go through the process, enjoy it. It might be tough. Doing a cleanse is tough. It's tough. But if you're going through the cleanse, or you're thinking about going through the cleanse, I am proud of you. I'm proud of you. It's not easy. You're gonna be tempted. You're gonna have days when you're like, F this. Like, why am I even going through all of this? Like, for what? Like, you're gonna have days. You're gonna have days. You're gonna have days. You're gonna have people asking you, why are you doing this? Trying to get in your head. You're with their negative thoughts, right? The enemy's trying to use them to get you distracted. If God said he was going to heal you, he gonna heal you. If he said he's going to do it, I tell you this all the time, he's going to do it. Now, when? We don't know. But is he going to do it? Absolutely. You know how God like to show up when it's like two seconds up on the scoreboard. You know he comes in last minute, but right on time. So, no, I hope this was helpful. I hope this is helpful. I just want you guys to stick with it if you have questions, concerns, again, I'm here, Coach Sharon, Coach Michael, Dr. Eric Prince. Like, we all want you to succeed. When I talk to Dr. Eric Prince and Coach Sharon, like, especially Coach Sharon gets really emotional when she's talking about you all, like the HSV group in particular, because she's so proud of you guys and she understands how difficult it is, because she literally just got done with her cleanse. Like, she understands, she gets it. So we're here. Just keep going, believe in yourself, have faith, please. I'm sending good vibes, healing vibes. God's gonna heal us all. I believe in it. I've declared it. I pray about it all the time. So take that. If you have questions, put them down below, or find me on Discord in the Discord or the cohort group.